Hope Restoration South Sudan, HRSS, is a national non-government organization with its headquarters in Juba, South Sudan's capital. Due to a number of factors like crises and natural calamities, a great number of population, mostly in rural areas, have been affected. The crisis made a number of people displaced, as well as the floods in some areas has also brought about continuous displacement.
So as a government, we are now working very hard to sideline all the issues. Women and girls and children and all the community will move freely without any condition. And even from there, and then the help will come from other humanitarian agencies. This is what we are doing here. We have to make sure that the security will be 100%.
HRSS boasts of a strong assessment team that goes to the areas that are affected to see the needs of the people and create an intervention strategy.
Currently, we have projects that are already in progress. One of them is provision of life saving, GBV, prevention and response services in Bentiu and in Lel. Then we have provision of GBV and SRH, that is sexual reproductive health services, in the humanitarian setting program in Lel, Bentiu, Old Fangak, Maendit, Mayom, and Rubek North.
Ler is one of the counties in Unity State that has also been affected by the floods that has now lasted for about 2 years.
If you could see Ler County is one county who was affected by this flooding in Unity State or in county as whole. All the area were being occupied by flood. Most area, only some islands who will remain. We have humanitarian fund, even government of South Sudan to support Ler County.
And we have, of course, taken note that Unity State is at an intersection where the population feels the impact both of climate change and conflict, with the severe flooding that have continued to occur. And obviously, women and girls bear the brunt of this climate and human tragedy.
After assessment, Hope Restoration team makes a series of meetings with donors to seek humanitarian support to these victims.
Hope Restoration South Sudan, in partnership with UNFPA, managed to carry out a project activity which is GBV prevention and response through provision of life-saving services to conflict-affected population, IDPs, and vulnerable people, together with the host communities where the project is also being carried out.
Because we realized that in South Sudan there's quite a number of GBV-related incidences happening within the community, and this response, the partnership between HRS and UNFPA came at the right time in terms of response towards these cases, and even the local authorities. These are the commissioners of the respective counties and the RRC are very positive about it. They are very happy because now we can see some positive changes in the society.
We have managed to construct a very beautiful house with a full of activities for the PSS, with the other activities that has healed those who have gone through different violence during the crisis.
We've managed to construct 3 women and girls-friendly spaces. The third one is ongoing in Mayendit. We've also managed to integrate much of the critical services where we engage men in addressing gender-based violence issues, because there's no way we can say we end gender-based violence without participation of men.
So even if you went for awareness raising, you see many of them. They love what we are discussing, or they love what we are carrying out in the community or in different farms.
also managed to try to see how to empower women in terms of giving them cash through the cash distribution to help them in terms of startup businesses. And we also help mostly the GBV survivors in such an incentive, giving them incentive that they can use for going to the hospital, as well as we also manage one-stop center, which is in Bentiu, but other places that we are not able to have such centers and they needed those services, we do the referral.
Jen me ya kama kan te ko ne ya kama ngan je to no lar ma ka dong ma ci gad ka yete ma ya chama kan tin ka ta ga da ma dul gora la ja je ka yu dan wal ka fai be je ka yu dan wal ka fai yi ma no tet me yete ma gwa ma je sin ma lo da ro de ne ti kon tin ma wi ka won yam ne ti kon tin chi de ka la lo ka le ran de ma gwa je.
With visible testimonies of the organization's work, the government always gives a hand of support in terms of security and bridging relationship between HRSS and the communities.
Because I know Hope Restoration is working very hard to make the development. They came and requested the place where they can even build or construct the women's center. I give them. And even on the other part, there was a condition. When I went and I've seen the project has already taken place, I ordered my people, those who are working in the survey, to leave the place to the women's center.
With funding from UNFPA, HRSS set foot to start operations in Ler, and under this program, the communities benefited by getting capacity building in various aspects.
Hope can UNFPA. Kilare alara kan yate kamanyo yako changalwa kan itage ndu no kwe imano irode dir ano shawa kama kara sir kama dan la sal na madida lab na barat ya alhamdulillah kilare we kama dida roda
en fonde en ub gorko be wonni am kelka ko re runu ma be montam.
HRSS constructed a women and girls-friendly space to help empower the women and girls with economic skills as well as counsel them on how to tackle and avoid violence. The center is perceived a place of nourishment of the body and mind. The women and girls participate in various activities as well as are provided with dignity kits, which the girls have really appreciated.
It is ringing in their mind on their daily basis because they have seen the importance of it. They have seen the change which has been made by the Hope Restoration and UNFPA with a lot of activities. So again, I would say thank you to the UNFPA for the support they have given to Hope Restoration.
UNFPA me yeno makana me makana ti eno. When me da until mangaya. Kaya do ngai me ya gano wana ya bakiri do ngai pia de gada no kan bieni baga bakere wana ka business bate ma ba sha magare jegusin kanje na loya ta loya sin ngwa.
With continuous awareness and education on disadvantages of gender-based violence, GBV, our team believes that the cases are evidently decreasing.
Before when we are trying it, it is very difficult. There are so many challenges and there are so many problems in the community. But since we reached for the third time and the first time, then things at least got changed.
After the counselings, they have a shame. So like if when they are coming, they are fearing like, so when they come here, they calm.
The women believe that they are at a better stand than before, where they had no life skills to support their families.
HRS is very grateful to UNFPA. The beneficiaries are also very happy for the partnership between the UNFPA and HRS. And I think they are very positive, and they even now go ahead to an extent of asking for more response to be done, because obviously there are so many needs that we are not able to meet.
Honestly, the entire Hope Restoration is very grateful for the intervention and support that UNFPA has given us, because without UNFPA, a lot of works that we have done, we could not really reach. And the other thing that is on the pipeline is the Upper Nile issues. We all know that currently Upper Nile is in crisis, and we are still in negotiation with UNFPA to get some grant and intervene, because a lot of women and children are stranded. They don't have anything to eat. Others have gone for days. So we truly appreciate the generosity for UNFPA with their donors that have given them such resources.
Hope Restoration South Sudan continues to build a strong workforce to ensure that with continuous funding, every South Sudanese in need will have a better life. Hope Restoration South Sudan, hope for the vulnerable.